All right, showing your love for someone doesn't just have to happen on Valentine's Day.
I agree with that. Well, Chef Ross Hughes from Grillsmith is back to show us their handcrafted featured menu you will love the entire week, all week long. I like this. How are you?
Doing well. How are you guys?
Good to see you again.
Thanks for having us again. So we appreciate it.
We love what you bring. We love what you make. So what's your spread for Valentine's Day?
So kind of like what you touched on, you got the full week from February 10th to the 16th. So not being a Friday night on Valentine's Day, hectic. You don't want to beat the crowd. You can come in Monday through Sunday. So featuring the menu for the full week for you.
Okay, good. Are you guys already I want to say sold out, but reserved out for Valentine's Day?
It's getting close. There's a few spots left.
I would imagine so.
Right, that was a tough day. That Friday
this
night.
year.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I hope you've already planned it, to be honest with you. Hit, nudge, nudge to my husband. Anyways, let's talk about what you're whipping up, though. What is the special?
All right, so what we're doing is we're featuring 2 items for us for Valentine's Day. We're doing a surf and turf with the gorgonzola cheese fondue. So we have a beautiful 6-ounce port wine fillet. We did some jumbo Key West pink shrimp, so that's awesome, a Florida product.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we're doing a beautiful seasonal vegetable. We're gonna be running asparagus, and then choice aside, but we're featuring today our Yukon Gold mashed potato.
If people haven't been out to Grillsmith, give them a little bit of idea of kind of what is on the menu and.
Right. So I mean, the big thing that we like to focus on is we're scratch. So anything you see in the menu, we're making in-house, outside of our French fries. And we really focus in on the details. You're gonna see a beautiful steak selection. We partner with Revere Ranch out of Minnesota. Just this great 1800s farm, and they do just amazing beef. So we got the steak selection on the menu, which is fantastic. We like to get fresh Gulf and Atlantic seafood as much as possible, and then obviously Grillsmith. So I mean, everything off the grill is just what we kind of specialize in.
Well, you're moving to the stove though this morning.
We are.
What's that?
We already got the grilling done on the shrimp and the steak there.
Okay.
So what we're doing here is we're gonna make our gorgonzola cheese fondue. So what we did is we got some heavy cream and we just brought it up to a boil. So now this is like real nice and hot. And we take our quattro cheese blend, so there's got some great mozzarella, some Parmesan, some Asiago, and some Fontina in here. And then what we're gonna do is just kind of whip this in. This is something that anybody can kind of do at home. They want to make a nice little cheese sauce.
But you know what? I've tried. I've really just warmed up queso in my microwave. Regardless of how, I feel like I can never recreate what you can get at a restaurant.
Yeah.
When you guys have the perfect temperature down.
Right.
It's so much better at a restaurant.
I mean, I'll tell you, the tricks of the restaurant is we're not scared of cream and butter.
Okay.
Those are the two.
You really have too much butter, right?
Right. So those are the 2 items that kind of really set restaurant food apart from maybe our at-home food. And we really want to get that nice and stringy
look
pull.
at that.
Right. It's just real simple, right?
No way.
And that's just cream and cheese. Yeah, we did have a special blend of cheeses there, but that's all that really was. And for us to kind of give it some more depth of flavor, we got some fresh rosemary and thyme that we're going to fold in there. So both of those are just great aromatics that give a nice evergreen kind of floral notes to it. And then we're going to add white pepper and black pepper. That's something too at home. White pepper is really underutilized for home cooks, and that's that gives a great depth of flavor.
Okay, good to know.
Now, is it why is it white versus? I mean, what makes it different?
So it's depending on the plant that it's coming from, and it's also the grind. The white pepper is going to be a very fine grind and is very powerful.
I would confuse it with salt. Does it actually look all white?
No, it's more like a light brown.
Okay.
It's just called white pepper.
Okay.
So we're gonna have this base here, and all we're doing is we're going to our hot cast iron. Like I said, real simple. I mean, we did that cream.
We have a minute left just to keep you in the loop. Okay.
Did that beautiful cream cheese with the herbs and peppers, and then we topped it with our gorgonzola cheese. We're gonna get that just nice and melty down.
And what do you dip in that? What is that used for? Because I would want to do everything in that.
Right. So
right?
On the plate.
Can I just drink it?
I'm gonna tell you, this pairs beautifully with anything that has a little bit of garlic in there, so like our steak and that.
So you actually can dip the steak in there too?
Oh, absolutely. Cut that steak and dip it into the fondue. Yeah, this is kind of like the melting pot for all these items outside of maybe mashed potatoes, but that beautiful asparagus in there.
You could put that on mashed potatoes. That'd be good too.
Oh yeah, and that's why we did it. It kind of is that great sauce that kind of pairs everything around, and also goes beautifully with that wine we're featuring, which is gonna be the Educated Guest Cabernet.
Okay.
And so what that gives some nice cherry and vanilla notes in there that really just pairs beautifully with the gorgonzola.
15 seconds. Mention the dessert.
Okay,
Let's
this
close
is
on
our beautiful
dessert.
candy bar dessert. So we have some great hazelnut milk chocolate down there with some crushed wafers. We have a nice peanut ganache, and then we did our homemade chocolate mousse to the raspberry coulis. So that's it. That's chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Awesome.